Today we are launching Champions for Change in partnership with Nil by Mouth, the charity in Scotland whose role it is to try to tackle sectarianism. It's a national scheme, it's an accreditation scheme for schools to sign up to, schools who want to engage children in tackling sectarianism in partnership with other schools within their areas. And we hope that all of our South Lanarkshire schools sign up for this scheme and try to use it as a further way of promoting the anti-sectarian message.
Champions for Change is pretty much our charter mark for schools to encourage best practice in tackling sectarianism and issues around sectarianism in Scotland. It encourages schools to take a holistic approach to tackling it through dealing with pupils, teachers, school communities, twinning programmes and using things such as art and theatre to convey positive messages.
We were proud and delighted to host this for South Lanarkshire and for all schools in Scotland because it's a great opportunity for us to combat what is a stain in the character of Scotland and to combat it from every age group and at every level. And what we had as an involvement was, apart from hosting it, was to showcase the work that pupils have done in a variety of departments in the school, but also to give an opportunity for other schools to do the same. We've had a fantastic opportunity to see children of all ages and at different stages expressing their views, showing their imagination about sectarianism and how they want to tackle it. I think they very much gave us, as young people, the answers to a problem that's lasted for Scotland for a very long time.
We did have children of all ages here today. The youngest were primary 4 and the oldest young people were working on their hires, and that shows just how much the issues of anti-sectarianism as part of the wider work on equalities is threaded through the curriculum.
No, you're kidding.
Oh, what is this?
You're kidding.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Look him up here, this fiend. He's a fire.
Well, we've just done an abridged version of Singing I'm No a Billy, He's a Tim, a play written by Des Dillon that covers sectarianism. We've been rehearsing it for about a month and we're doing it to launch the Nil by Mouth campaign.
We think when we hear young people's voices, and the voices of the children, they can give us a really powerful message. I've heard that for myself in some of our schools, where I've heard football ambassadors, for example, saying to parents, listen to your children because they understand these issues. They tell us, they told us this morning, they are the children of the world, they carry the future with them. And we think that in education we have a very special chance to make a difference through our children, because if we can reach them and gain their commitment in these really, really important issues very early in their lives, then they can take that out into the communities and hopefully change things for the better.
Obviously, if you're targeting the younger generation, they're not going to respond as well to someone talking at them as opposed to like something funny and like put on that they'll enjoy. So I think that's the right way to go about it.
I think we are really aware of it now thanks to the play, and it really does help us understand the message about anti-sectarianism that we're trying to get across. To like be more tolerant around people who don't exactly have the same beliefs as you do.
Oh, you! You! What are you doing here?
I'm just waiting on my mate.
Waiting on your mate? First things first, what football team do you support?
No, spit it.
I don't spit it out.
I don't support a football team.
Defeating sectarianism isn't a matter of defeating it on a football pitch or football terraces. It's the hearts and minds of our young people. They do it through challenging attitudes in their own families, their own communities, their own workplaces, not judging people so quickly, being prepared to ask as many questions of themselves as they ask of other people, and becoming involved in projects such as Champions for Change, Centre for Sectarianism, the Old Firm Alliance, a whole part of projects for bringing people closer together. Today we saw a performance from Cairns Primary and St Cadoc's Primary Schools, which kind of conveys how pupils can work together to gain a better understanding of each other's and their own cultures.
Michael's father, Peter, and Sarah wish to leave the old ways behind in the old country. However, their voices cannot be heard over the ingrained bitterness and bigotry of their loved ones.
What's particularly positive is that the schools who work together here are denominational and non-denominational, and we understand perfectly the importance of modelling a good example of the kind of cooperation and the kind of respect that we are looking for everybody to show. Because we show that to each other in our dealings and our workings with each other and in how we greet and welcome each other in our schools, then we're showing children, we're showing communities what's important, and that is the respect they need to show.
Today, South Lanarkshire has become the first local authority to really fully become involved with the Champions for Change scheme. We're hoping to roll it out across all 32 local authorities, but we really appreciate the support from South Lanarkshire Council in terms of leading the way.
And we believe that, in fact, the message within Champions for Change is relevant to not just schools, but to communities throughout Scotland. So we're delighted to be associated with Nil by Mouth and hope that the message from the young people who have performed today and whose work is on display in the hall here this morning helps send a message of tolerance, respect for diversity, respect for each other, and, as it were, a generous spirit when people appear different.